Now I found this. I forget who this came from, but shout out to them. I can't tell, and I don't want to mess this up. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it because somehow, some way, people seem to always forget some shit. Yeah. Remember when we read through the article from the Central Park Five that Trump took out and put in the paper back in the day? And there was nothing in there that said that he said that they need to be set to DEATH. He said to bring back the DP, but he didn't say specifically for them. But you can't tell people anything, and they're not going to go read on their own. They'll listen to Tiffany Cross and Angela Rye and that other girl, even though that girl, we know that he was in a room with a man on something when he was married to someone else. Wasn't thinking about nobody else then, but you can accept him back and it not be a big deal, Somehow, some way, it's okay for Andrew Gillum. Everybody makes mistakes. I know everybody makes mistakes. But you're going to just forget Joe Biden and the crime bill. Yes, I'm going to continue to mention that. Created mass incarceration. Then going to forget that your first black president, that's what y'all said, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Your first black president, Bill Clinton, signed that crime bill. Child, you just pick and choose. But let's take a look down memory lane. Shout out to Minnie Rippers.
They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what changed though. Is it because he racist or wouldn't like the White House up like a rainbow? You don't find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars we call racist claim to hate him because of that? A whole industry that promotes evil consistently. Now they hate evil and shame people who disagree. Some of that he bring on himself, and so do Yato. You can't meet with him, agree with him, or say his name, no, but call you a coon, Uncle Tom, and say you ain't black. You wonder why Joe Biden feel comfortable enough to say that? Isn't that the same way you used to manipulate cats, calling you homophobic when you don't agree with they plans? Black folks running the same plays the gays ran, cause black lives didn't matter till we shook they hand. Then it was, first Trump was they buddy. They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what changed though. Is it cause he racist or wouldn't like the White House up like a rainbow? You don't find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars we call
black patriots fought and bled on the battlefields of the American Revolution, and they really did. When you read the history, what they gave up, they gave everything to smash the chains of slavery and preserve our nation, and they did it with incredible bravery. They helped win the Wild West, tamed the skies, and saved freedom in the Second World War. They're warriors. From the very beginning, black Americans have been a vital part of the American story, helping to make this the greatest nation in the history of the world. So true. Thank you. We thank you.
Wow. I know you. Are you trying to tell me that him and Jesse Jackson was hanging out? You trying to tell me that Trump and Jesse Jackson was hanging out? You remember that video, that other video that we watched where Jesse was looking for some money and Trump was the one that was able to give it to him? Y'all remember that video in front of all those people? I forget, somewhere in New York, right? He'd been in New York for a long ass time, building whatever the fuck he builds, child, hotels or something, child. I don't know what he do or what he did. Real estate, definitely real estate, right? This definitely was a long time ago, child, because he do look younger. He still look old, because people back in the day still look old even when they was younger, but he still look younger even though he still look old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Now, the colors is going to come through and be like, you're just a white supremacist. I know. If you have anything positive to say, leave a comment. If not, take that shit, shove it up your ass, because nobody's trying to hear none of that. This has nothing to do with supporting or liking Donald Trump, okay? Because I done already put my stance out there. I've known this man since I was a young daggone child, okay? But y'all want to listen to people who just want to keep you focused on shit that at the end of the day don't make a difference in your life. You didn't put this much focus on fucking Obama. You know what black people put their focuses on when Obama was in office? The parties. Who was going to the party and who was going to the White House correspondent dinner and the whatever dinner. And of course, the like the dude said in the song, lighten up the White House in the rainbow colors and all that other shit. Y'all cheered that shit on. Then at the end of every presidential term, black people always say, don't nobody ever come and do nothing in the hood. Don't nobody ever come, don't nothing change in the hood, child. Locally is who you should be talking about that shit. But it sounds like Memphis, which is basically hood, crime is down over there. and where else did he go? DC. Sent them people in there to take care of illegals and get your shit under control and look like he did it. You don't want to they will not give him props for anything. You already know that no matter what this man does, black people, most of them, the Democrats for sure, all these assholes we're going to talk about tonight, will never give him credit for anything. He could walk on fucking water and they still would be like, but his toe got wet or something like that. It's ridiculous. Prejudice. Racist even. I don't know what you would call it. TDS for sure. Like they are, what is the word? Unbiased? They're biased. They're biased. Not unbiased. They're biased. Because they're mad because their not black candidate didn't make it. And they say stupid shit like Republicans and conservatives are all racist. Like white people on the Democratic side aren't. Not all of them. I'm just saying. Please let's not act like they're not racist people because there's white people on the Democratic side. But these people try to act like there's only racist people on Republican conservative sides. How ignorant does that sound? And these are allegedly educated people, the most educated, the 92%, that will sit here and feed this shit and feed into it and then tout that shit and not use their fucking brain for a second. So you trying to tell me basically that there's no racist person on the Democratic side. So what y'all getting from Democrats? That's what I want to know. Since you pushing for you was pushing for Joe Biden so badly, this guy.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black,
and y'all let that shit slide like it wasn't a big damn deal. Y'all wanted him so bad. If people cannot see that these people are loyal to a party and not to you and the race, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, but I'm not. If you can't see that all they care about is making sure that they continue to become millionaires and fake y'all out, put the banana in the fucking tailpipe, right? Banana tailpipe, and then get you all to believe that shit and feed into that shit, and you so fucking distracted that you don't even take the time to think for your damn self. That's what the people do that follow Kim Kardashian as well. Whoever the fuck they are. I don't know who they are. I don't care. Why the hell are you going to go out here and buy fucking furry panties and talk about all growing of your fucking hair, but then straights will tell you about fucking, they don't want to see a bunch of wig weaves and funkiness and all that other shit, and y'all going to talk about who you think you talking to? Who you think you can't tell them what they can do? Oh, but all of a sudden you can grow hair. Child, you sound crazy. Again, following motherfuckers. It's a follow. It's a total being led and then by fucking celebrities. If this man is so bad, because I'm not saying he's good, but I'm saying back here, you colors was certainly in his face. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, he was Democratic then. And all of a sudden, he said he was Republican. And because it riled up racists, y'all just are like, oh, okay, then that's the reason why he want to take, back to slavery. Remember, Ricky said that we're going to be back in chains. Child, let me rephrase, not me, to put that shit on yourself. He said, y'all going to be back in chains and slavery will be back and you're not going to be able to do nothing. And I'm still checking. Any of y'all enslaved yet? Because I think those people that follow the other people we about to talk about are really more the problem than anybody else. No shade, Anton, but your mom is one of those people too. She just going along with the get along. And then when you think about
this is amazing.
And when you think about it, just like Anton said, the things that the Democrats are going for, black people shouldn't be supporting it anyway, because if we believe in the Lord, the Bible, and everything else, all that shit is so against all of that. But it's interesting how you'll go and they'll go and do all this shit for Democrats, leading black people down the wrong path, unfocused on what they should be focused on, teaching you absolutely nothing, get you riled up about fucking racism. Nothing changes in your life. They continue to get rich. You go to church and you still not listening to what your pastor should be saying, depending on whether it's Jamal Bryant or not. And then you go ahead and continue to come out of church and then listen to what these motherfuckers say. And then try to just ignore everything else, or you just don't hear it, or you love celebrities that damn much, or you love those alleged activists. What the hell have any of those activists done to help black people besides get out there and tell y'all to go out there and hashtag say they name Black Lives Matter? And I don't know, what else? Anything, Bueller? I need somebody to tell me. What have they done to help everybody else that's supposed to be following them? What have any of them done? What has Tiffany fucking Cross done to help black people, Bueller? What has Joy Reid done to help black people? What has Ricky and DL done? All they do is say racism, 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 racism. They don't do shit to improve black people's lives. They don't even tell y'all to make sure that you do something for your financial fucking future and allow y'all to continue to be at the height of fucking evictions and student loan debt and still telling you to go get loans and go to college because that's the best way for this, that's the best way for that, and ignore everything that you just went through with your Biden, who didn't help y'all, get rid of all your debt. Y'all was listening to whatever that pastor's name was down there in the South that got him back in because, child, y'all didn't even want him. Child, no, listen, y'all didn't even want your Biden to begin with. Y'all didn't even want him. This was like, I believe, that man's third time trying to run for damn president. And he still had to come to the colors because they know that you colors will always cut for Democrats because you're fucking brainwashed about them damn people. Nobody said that Republicans and conservatives don't have their issues. But what I do say is you following blindly. Shout out to those that watch Scandal all over a cliff. Y'all following those shrills like the group that followed Olivia Pope, if you watch Scandal, over a cliff. Don't think for yourself. Don't take a step back. I was always told that you don't follow people blindly. That's what I was taught as a child. Clearly, your parents failed y'all. And clearly, that education that you got failed y'all too, child. You need to give that degree back because it's done nothing to help at all. Shout out to Woku. I appreciate you, boo. He said all these rich Trump haters still in the U.S., still investing in the U.S. stock market and still doing business here. So while telling you it's hell on earth, they playing in your face. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Won't teach you nothing about nothing. Won't bring anything to you. I guess I gotta give Jamal Bryant some props finally. A little late because the median age at that church looks like it's at least 65. Allegedly, I could be wrong. Never too late. Let me rephrase this. Never too late. But he the one that told you to go and sell stock in Target if you happen to have any. These people are just telling y'all that you should be upset and you should be mad. And now the pro-blacks are telling you that you should be mad at Stephen A. Smith because he had the nerve and the audacity not only to talk about a black woman, but the Jasmine fucking Crockett. Like she means something to anybody. She might mean something to y'all. She don't mean shit to me, just like Tiffany don't, the rest of them girls, and then none of these other motherfuckers, because I don't need them to tell me shit. Y'all supposed to be fucking adults. You're supposed to be fucking adults. And you got to listen to these people and what they say and fall hook, line, and fucking sinker. And there's plenty of people that I know that are the same age as me from Facebook that are doing the same exact thing. And these people are allegedly smart. These people are allegedly smart and they be bigging up these same dumbasses. Ain't no way. They like nasty ass rhetoric and the same old, hold on a second. The same old shit from the women. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Let's see who all is in here. Let's see. There's Jesse.
Was they buddy?
Puffy, I don't think Puffy got a problem. Well, Puffy does have a problem, but I don't think he had a problem here with Trump. Oh no, he did, didn't he? It was like vote or die, and he was talking about him or something. Did Puffy have a problem with Trump?
Money before he ran for president.
Oh, your girl. Straights. Shout out to the straights and the ABCDs. Straights, y'all's girl, all hugged up on him. Remember? Donald Trump used to be on that damn show. He used to be on Oprah. I swear, because Oprah came on after General Hospital, and I would record General Hospital, so I would get the beginning of the Oprah show. I feel like he was on there regularly. Now, all of a sudden, you gotta come out and vote. You cannot vote for this man. We need to vote for Cam. That's what she said, remember? Oh, he ain't your friend no more, huh? You gotta go along with the colors now. Okay, girl.
Then these same folks love me.
Will, I don't know that Will got a problem with him. It looks like he was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't remember that.
I wonder what changed though.
He was on everything though. That man was was on everything, and they was talking about him in rap music as well. Now all of a sudden, he's so racist. Well, child, y'all love hanging out with racists then. Admit it. Just admit it. I'm just saying.
Is it because he racist?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Is my coffee going? Oh. I know damn well that is not who I think it is. I know damn well that is not who I think it is, cheesing it the fuck up. And then when I talked about Tawana Brawley, you colors got mad about that because, you know, you can't talk about Al. Fuck that fat motherfucker. Yeah, I know he lost weight. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. He fucked that shit up and never apologized for it. Never said he did shit wrong. And it looks like they was hanging out strong in New York because that's where Al has always been as well. But y'all like to ignore shit that's right in your fucking face. Ignore all that. Y'all, you don't know. You don't know. Okay.
Sister wouldn't like the White House.
Russell said, I'm out of here, so he don't care.
Up like a
he was probably on, what was that show with the comedy show with Martin Lawrence? He was probably on that. No, he wasn't, because I watched that faithfully.
rainbow.
Viv. Oh, wait, was Vivica on You Fired? Was that The Apprentice? Yeah. I don't know who the white girl is. But wasn't Viv on The Apprentice? Maybe it wasn't her. Do y'all remember?
Find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars.
Now we know damn well she was on there. This bitch not only was on the damn show, and I watched The Apprentice because I just thought it was funny. I love reality TV. I'm not the housewife shit, but competition type shit. Shout out to Survivor and Amazing Race and Big Brother. But Omarosa was not only on that damn show twice, if I'm not mistaken. She then went and worked for the damn man. Soon as that bitch got fired, now all of a sudden he's racist. Ma'am, you've been fired a couple of times because you never won the show. So then that means he fired you from that show. Then you had a fit. And then y'all black people didn't even like Omarosa. Black people did not even like Omarosa. But as soon as she said, yes, he really is racist and gave these exclusive interviews of this shit that she couldn't prove, then all of a sudden everybody believed her and said, oh, poor Omarosa, child, banana, tailpipe. That's going to be the theme for the rest of the year as long as we continue to talk about this, y'all. Blacks, banana, tailpipe, or Lucy and Charlie Brown with the fucking football.
Because we call racist claim to hate.
Was that Idris? Oh, no, that's a boxer. I don't know who that is. That's a boxer.
Him because of that.
Oh, wait, she won the show? Oh, my bad. All right, well, Omarosa won. Then took the job from that and then came into the White House the first term. And then all of a sudden, she was probably up there acting, I'm like, you up in the White House. And they said, child, we're not doing this. You got to go. Calm it the fuck down or you're going to be fired. I'm thinking she ain't calm it the fuck down. My bad. I don't remember her winning. So take all the benefit that you can get. And then say to endear yourself back to black people, and black people be falling for this shit. Because I'll be like, let me tell y'all something. Let me just go off script for a second, okay? Because I done seen some things in these streets in the recent weeks, okay? I done seen some things in these streets for the last couple of weeks since that incident that happened, right? And I said specifically, listen, y'all, don't not go and feel some kind of way. You could go see that person. You can come see me. We can, none of that matters to me because we can all eat. That's how I see it, right? But I see that that's not how some people handled it, right? And I'm okay, right? But I got a brain. I use this thing between my ears. And even though I'm old, I'm going to remember. Because I promise you, I'm going to see you again. I'm going to see you again. And I'm not one that goes back to shit when it seems like you're doing me wrong. I don't play those games. I do not. So just know and understand that just because you are immature and childish, and you think that you might think that I'm wrong, and that's fine. You can think that I'm wrong. But let me tell you something about all these people, all these alleged adults. If you had a problem with me, you ain't come to discuss it one bit. One person did, but I wasn't trying to hear it. You ain't come to discuss it with me one bit. You made your choice. You know how they say? Accept all those consequences. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I know how it's gonna play out. I'm not gonna say it. I know exactly what is gonna happen. And then when it does, it'll be like deja vu. I'll let y'all in on it. And I'll be like, remember when I said? Here you go. All right. I play a lot of games, but not when it comes to trusting people. I don't play those games. If I can't trust you, fuck you. Okay? You want to do me wrong? I'm not begging you for shit. I don't beg anybody. I told y'all I begged one time and I will never do it again. Never, ever, ever. If anybody don't want to be around me or be with me, please don't. It's all good. I'm okay. It's not a problem. But understand and know, don't think you're going to come back ever. Once it's over, it's over. It's done, period, point blank. These people got what they wanted. Then they just said, okay, F him now. But you know what? When Donald Trump ran for president the first time, they took that shit as a joke. I've said that before. I was watching that shit and I was like, so y'all think this shit is a joke? I promise you, I was watching it like, these people think this is a joke. Don't they know that most Americans are just into entertainment? If we don't see that now, then I don't know how we didn't see it before. Everybody is just, everything's about being entertained. Everything is fucking funny. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, take that shit for a joke. I said, that man is about to be the nominee. I remember I said that to Mr. Messy. He was like, I said, I promise you he's about to be the nominee. They was dropping like flies. Drop. Remember when they was talking about him? Because when they running, they be talking bad about everybody. Then all of a sudden he was the nominee. And I was just like, oh my God, this man is about to be president. But if Ronald Reagan could be president, he was an actor, then I don't know how, whatchamacallit couldn't be, right? Like he couldn't be, right? They took him as a joke. So y'all wasn't paying attention yet again. Racist? No. Maybe you should change your strategy because what you're doing right now, dumbasses, is the same damn thing again. You are alienating people. You are not acknowledging you're wrong. You are not trying to change your fucking strategy. And then you think everybody's just supposed to come in line, especially you straights. You black straights. Y'all definitely supposed to get in line behind Tiffany Cross and black women. Y'all already know how that works. And if you don't, it's your fault. Because remember how it was y'all's fault that Donald Trump won? Shout out to Rollins. I see you, boo. Remember when it was y'all's fault that he won this time? Now, mind you, a few people like Tiffany finally acknowledged the stats last night when we watched her and said that black men really do go ahead and come with black women. Bitch, that's not what y'all was saying when that election was over. They blamed y'all yet again. Y'all just don't understand the power that you have. Black straights have a lot of power. Probably black ABCDs too. But I'm talking to straights today, okay? Because I just love saying that word. Anyway, it was y'all's fault. But then she was like, yeah, y'all really do vote with us. You overwhelmingly vote with us. But there was a few that strayed away. Tiff, there's going to be a lot more that straying away because you won't shut the fuck up. And you won't change strategies, and neither will the rest of the girls, and neither will the rest of the pros, and all you're doing is alienating people. This man is already president. There ain't shit you can do. This man is already president. You can keep complaining. Complain, of course. But you are not going to change it. You're not going to change it. It's a done deal. So this is what I'm saying by the short-sightedness. A lot of the times when it comes to black people, yes, I'm talking about black people. As you can see, I'm black. You don't think down the fucking line. You only think about right the fuck now. And then all of a sudden, down the line is here. And you're like the emperor with no clothes on. And then you're like, what happened? You don't plan shit. You just think that you can command and demand and tell other people what to do. Life don't work like that. Reminder, slavery's over. Hold on. Reminder, pros, slavery is over. Isn't it interesting how when they tell you what to do, it's acceptable, but if white people tell you what to do, it's a racist? Child, let me get through this so we can move on.
A whole industry that...
Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. He helped Michael Jackson when he was going through that trial of them bastards that tried to say that he low-mested them, and they still trying to get his money today. Man been dead for however long, 20 years about. He helped him out. Donald Trump did. Oh, forget all that. Can't stand your colors.
Promotes evil consistently. Now they
Tyson, right? That's Mike Tyson, right? Because yeah, he was probably at all these boxing things. Remember Don King with his hair? Is he dead? I can't. I gotta ask y'all because I don't know. Is Don King dead?
hate evil and shame people who disagree.
Is that ODB? I think is that Old Dirty Bastard? I know he did. Rest in peace if that's him.
Some of that he bring on himself, and so do Yato.
I don't know who that woman is. Did you see her? I don't know who that is.
You can't meet.
Oh yeah, he dated a couple of colors, child. He dated a couple of colors. Lil Jon. Oh, okay, Lil Jon. My bad. Is this Keisha Knight Poland? Yeah, he dated a couple of colors. Okay. Don King was a bestie.
Awesome. You're awesome.
Okay.
You're with him, agree with him, and say his name.
Awesome.
Child, this the Jackson family. That's Janet.
Awesome.
That's Rebe.
You're
and so this must be child the other one that I can't think of right now. Okay.
You're awesome.
So they was hanging out with all the Jacksons. He was hanging out with all the Jacksons. I'm telling you, because he was there helping Michael during that trial.
No, we'll call you a coon, Uncle Tom, and say you.
Is that 50? Or is that about another boxer? I can't. This looks like a boxing match, but I can't tell who that is. I know y'all would know.
Ain't black. You wonder why Joe Biden feel comfortable enough to
That's one of the blacks that he dated. I know she a light bright, but still.
say that? Isn't
Snoop. Oh, we know they try to cancel Snoop. And then they allowed the ABCDs to come at Snoop. Nobody came to help. Nobody requires the ABCDs to apologize. Nobody requires shit. They let the ABCDs run rampant. No shade ABCDs, okay? But y'all, some of y'all are out of control. Y'all up and down my Instagram timeline driving me crazy. Out of control. LaToya, thank you. I forgot. Shout out to LaToya, looking a hot mess. Snoop.
that the same way you used to manipulate?
Child, there's the hair right there. You got the trifecta: Jesse, Don, and Muhammad Ali. Child, they must have stayed at the boxing matches, okay? Probably because it was betting going on there. That would make sense because he, ruined Atlantic City, in my opinion.
Cats calling you homophobic when you.
I know that ain't Rosa Parks, y'all. Is that Rosa Parks? Let me go ahead and acknowledge Reaper and Tim memberships. Thank you so much, Pooh. Thank you. Stream sponsor as usual. Thank you so much, hon. If you got a membership, please make sure you thank Death the Reaper. Thank you so much. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Share the video. And if you're on a replay, hype it if that's a thing. Make sure y'all hype these videos. I don't know what it means, but it's some shit, okay? Thank you so much, Reaper. I appreciate you, hon. Yes, it's Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was hanging out with Donald damn Trump. I know you effing lying. Somebody is lying around here. Ain't no way. Jane Doe says that Trump's presidential campaign headquarters was at Trump Tower. That's right. Jesse ran for president too. So Trump was trying to help Jesse to become president, basically. But when Trump tried to was running for president, Jesse wasn't trying to help him. That's the thanks that you get, y'all. That is the thanks that you get. Yo, they said it was Rosa. It looked like her. It looked like her. I'm just saying. That's the first thing. Who else could it be, though, y'all? Who else could it be? Hold on a second. Let me update this banner. 10 memberships. I tell you, they just don't. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, child, and yet they keep wasting it. Anyway, come on, child.
You don't agree with their plans? Black folks running the same.
Not your favorite second black president. I know you fucking lying.
Plays the gays ran because black lives didn't matter till we shook they hand. Then it was first Trump was they buddy. They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what.
Y'all let Donald Trump kiss your kid? Y'all let Donald Trump kiss your kid? Fire! Hey, boo. He said Trump funded Jesse Jackson's campaign entirely. Wow. How quickly they forget.
Though, is it because he racist?
Y'all allow him around here kissing y'all's kids? That racism might rub off on them. What is going on?
This wouldn't light the White House up like a rainbow. You don't find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars we call
Black patriots.
All right, I can't listen to him talk. That's remedial for me. Oh, I tell you how quickly they forget. How quickly they forget. Will Quill said Google AI in 86. Donald Trump was awarded the Ellis Island Medal of Honor alongside a group of notable Americans, which included Rosa Parks and Muhammad Ali. Shout out to our friend AI in Google. Thank you so much for the information.
We do not care.